Good morning, everyone. Today I have a what sold video for the last, is it 3 days? Last 3 days of July, which was the 29th, 30th, and 31st. I like to keep our numbers in month increments, not necessarily the week of whatever through the week of whatever, because sometimes there's only like one day of July left in the week, and I want to keep things like I said, just it's more concise to me to be able to say the month of July 2022 compared to the month of July 2023. That's just easier for me to be able to compare months over the year's time. So we only had 3 days left of the month that I needed to account for. And so I just calculated all of the profit we made. So these are the things that sold in those last 3 days of July. On eBay, we sold a pair of American Eagle jeans. They were size 2 and they were a short size. These took a long time to sell. I've had these up here a year. I basically had to give them away almost. I've had them on all three platforms the entire year, and they just, for whatever reason, have not sold. I don't know if it's just because the skinny style is just not selling as well. Maybe the skinny style mixed with that smaller size and it being short. I don't know. But eventually I ended up selling them for 11.48. They were on eBay and I was through a promotion I was running and they had free shipping. So after all fees, we got $3.49. Now you know that our cost of goods per item is $4, so that means I lost 60 cents on those. Then we then we had the American Eagle shirt that I showed in a haul video not too long ago. That sold for $13.50 plus shipping. So before cost of goods, we made $10.74. And then the Old Navy linen pants, they sold for $15. Even though they were Old Navy, I picked them up because they were new with tags, plus size, and linen. Moving over to Poshmark, this was the new with tags pair of Victoria's Secret underwear that I had in the recent haul video. They sold within about a couple hours of me posting them, they sold for $15. A White House Black Market velvet jumpsuit that I listed earlier this year. This sold for 24. And then lastly on Poshmark was this pair of Sperry's that I had that I had listed in a haul video, what, maybe just a couple weeks ago. These sold for $20. Now moving on to Mercari. This was the Massimo skirt from a few haul videos ago. This was, even though it was Massimo, which is just a Target brand that I don't even think they carry that brand anymore. It was plus size. It was an 18, and it was kind of a Y2K style, probably because it was a Y2K piece, which is just early 2000s. So for those reasons, I just went ahead and listed it, and it did sell on Mercari for $11.25. And our last piece was this. It's like kind of a boutique brand top. It was a 2X plus size, brand new with tags, and it sold for 13. All right, so in those last 3 days of the month on Mercari, we profited 16.25, on eBay 15.51, and on Poshmark $35.20. Meaning in those last 3 days, we made $66.96 profit. So for the entire month of July, we made $702.30 profit, which is awesome because my goal was $700 for the month, and we made it. Just barely, but we made it. So now that we are moving into August and I see that our sales are really growing, not necessarily in the cost of them or like the price of them, the sales price, but at least in the amount of things that we're just getting rid of, we're selling a lot more things. So that's good news to me. We filled up another 30-gallon tote outside right now for the postal workers to come pick up today. So I'm hoping that now that it seems like summer slowdown's kind of dying out, kind of coming to an end, and back to school shopping is on, my goal for the month of August is going to be $800. So I'm going to go ahead and write down my goal. That's $100 more than last month, but I think that that's doable just in the fact that, like I said, back to school shopping, summer is kind of starting to come to an end. People are finishing up those last little vacations, getting back to the grind at work and things like that. Kids are back in school. So, fingers crossed that we can reach 800 this month. Um, I think that's about it. So I know this was a short one, but I should have a haul video in the next day or two for you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.